here with Adam Johnson and his crew in Somerton, South Carolina. And their office is based out of King Street, but they also have an apprentice, Ms. Abby Davis. We'll show you her in a minute. They're going to tell us about what their kind of work is like, and we're going to get to see them doing some work today. So, Adam, do you want to tell us a little bit about your crew and what they're going to do today?
So today we're at a job site. We have 2 homes here, which are new homes. They're going to be installing underground service to the 2 homes, which includes underground primary and underground secondary, and they will be connecting it on a primary riser pole.
Okay.
We have 6 linemen here today. The crew is normally 5, but we have Miss Abby Davis here with us today from another crew who's come to work with us today.
And you said these are 2 new homes here in Somerton?
Yep, in Somerton, South Carolina.
And y'all are installing their main power lines and...
That's correct,
so
yep.
Okay.
It's primary power lines, which are underground, and secondary service.
Okay.
So there'll be high voltage lines and secondary voltage lines being put in today.
This is a one-day job?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
And you're hooking up electricity for 2 homes?
For 2 homes.
Well, this one has their permit, so we can't install a meter to give it out power until they have a permit from the county.
Uh-huh.
So this one has a permit. This one does not. They have their meter base installed so we can attach to it. So we're going to put the pipe in while we're here, because when you dig a hole for a transformer to go, you put the pipe in and you always have to do is turn back and pull the wire.
Okay. So all this red pipe is going underground today? Wow. Do y'all ever do buildings or businesses and commercial?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's co-op, our main majority people serve residential, but we do serve industrial parks.
Okay.
We have several throughout our service territory by power to. We've got some that if we don't supply primary comes in transmission line to a substation, that substation only serves that customer. Our guys do climb. Do a lot of on-the-job training with.
Right. So they'll climb up the pole without the bucket. Oh, wow. So they usually are up in a bucket that's insulated.
So once they pull the wire, you have a low brake elbow on this end that they'll have to install the wire. I have to terminate it at the road where it connects to the overhead power line. They have to install that.
So a lineman is operating all kinds of equipment?
We have trenchers, we have excavators. We call it a line truck in line terms. We call it a digger derrick.
A digger derrick? Uh-huh. So how'd you get started as a lineman?
I started out with a contractor, which a lot of us do. Co-op, they don't have many spaces for linemen.
Okay.
We've got 5 crews here, 5 linemen, so contractor will have a lot of linemen, they're always hiring, looking for build.
Okay.
And that's where I started out. I started out with
Sumter Utilities. Okay.
I worked with them for about 6 years, got experience, and then there was an opening here at Santee Electric. I applied and got hired in 1997.
Okay. And you got all your training with Sumter Utilities?
Well, I've got some of my training, but the type of work that they do is not exactly the same type of work that we do, because they mainly build new power lines, and they do a lot of other work too. They help do maintenance on power lines. They change out wire, replace insulators, stuff like that. They do it all too. But there's a lot of stuff, a lot of equipment that they don't deal with that we do.
Okay.
Distribution co-op. We have equipment substations that have to be maintained. In our area, we have over in Georgetown Technical College. They have electrical line program. Trident Tech and Charleston has line work program.
Okay.
We hired out of those, and we've had.
Y'all said that program's about 12 weeks
Yes.
at the technical school? Okay.
I think this is
A semester, yeah.
a big part of our job is get quick to the job. You
Oh.
require CDL driver's license
Oh, okay.
to get these trucks. Now, Overy Georgetown Tech has a program to get your CDL while you're there. That's what I understand is free of charge.
Yeah. That's what I've been hearing, because there's just not enough. So all these line workers out here have a CDL as well.
Commercial driver.
Okay.
That's a requirement because of
All the equipment, yeah. So y'all are out here working simultaneously with some of the construction crew?
Yes.
That's bricklayers?
Guy over here is installing water lines.
Looks like one person's digging while the others are laying the pipe. Okay. What would you say is your favorite part of being a lineman? Helping? Okay.
Big part of our job is the lights go out. We roll out. We have control lines, figure out what the problem is. So
Keeping the lights on. So what kind of equipment is that they're digging with? A trencher? So it hit something.
Yeah.
A spring? Okay. Yeah, it looked like it's getting muddy.
and the second tank we have.
Oh, yikes. How deep do they have to dig?
On the secondary line, the pipe has to be at least 24 feet.
Okay, 2 feet down. Okay.
But now on the inside line, we've got to do 4 feet. So you can get
And what was that one?
that's the primary line. That's
Oh, okay.
just a higher voltage, so we like that.
Okay. And so this same piece of equipment can dig 4 feet down? Oh.
Occasionally you find a large stump under the ground.
Okay. how far do they have to dig the line? Going to that stake. Okay, right there. Okay, not much further. Whoa. Yeah, it looked like a big old log. Rock. Does it ever fly out while you're digging?
I'm glad to say.
Yikes.
I hope they get the tape first.
Uh-huh.
So we'll just bury the power line.
So it's like a warning sign, and it's above the pipe where it's not going to touch it?
Yeah, we put dirt.
Oh, okay.
Pipe tape.
Oh, wow.
But shouldn't do is get the tape first.
And there's a label that says, don't dig any further? Okay.
Bury the power line.
Oh, okay. How much could the fine be?
$100,000.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars if you don't do a locate. Oh, wow. An individual could be fined $100,000 if they don't do the locate. So it's not just a co-op or a... Okay, wow. Anybody.
Small.
Well, it's worth your time to do the locate. What's the hardest part of your job?
Hard part of our job is not being able to give somebody their services.
Oh, wow.
As soon as they want.
Yeah.
It takes time. You have a lot of different work orders that each crew has to complete. And not being able to fulfill our members, time frame. Occasionally, we get really busy. It takes time. It could take a couple of weeks before we get something job. And, as far as their work, ice storms,
Yeah.
hurricanes, 16-hour days.
Oh, wow.
Trying to restore power
After a storm. Okay. But typically, it's an 8-hour day or?
We work a 10-hour day.
Oh.
Our guys work like Monday through Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have Friday. They'll have like Monday off. Tuesday, Friday.
Oh.
That they typically have a 2-day weekend and a 4-day weekend.
1 week every month, their own call. So that means at any given point.
Find out, get some research on the power company in your area. Contract. It's a good career choice. I've been doing it 32 years.
What could someone expect as far as pay after completing that program?
Typically, I can't speak for all the other companies. Our pay range is starting out to be around $40,000 a year, and could end up being $60,000 to $70,000.
Right. With a semester certificate. You're the line crew chief. Or
Superintendent.
where did I come up?
I oversee the operations of the line.
A lot of advancement opportunities.
A riser exactly like this one. That'll be going to what's called a accommodation unit with a fuse in it for protection.
And so they do the power lines for every new project?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, like I say, they will be doing some energized primary work on this job to connect these services to the houses.
Okay, I see. So the first step is what they're doing now, and then after lunch they'll get up on the
pole and
on the
connect
pole.
the primary cable when it's pulled in.
Okay. Great. How did you get started being a line worker? What got you interested?
So I actually became a lineman because I had a friend that works as an engineer for the company that makes bucket trucks. And he saw that I had all these skills like problem solving, that I loved helping people, that I loved working outside. I wasn't afraid of heights or anything like that.
Right.
And he knew that I loved hard work, so he said, you know, you should look into this. And I did, and wound up going to a line school at a community college near home, and then worked for a contractor for a while, wound up in South Carolina here at Co-op.
Okay. And what is it like being a female working with a predominantly male type of job?
Well, it definitely has its challenges, that's for sure. But
Okay.
mostly for me, it's because of my size, and my strength is in different ways in different areas. What I like to tell people is the biggest tool and the biggest asset you have is your brain. So
Right.
if you can think of a creative way to do something that everyone else might do totally different, that's okay, because you know, it's as long as you get it done in a safe way and in a timely manner and all, that's really all that matters. But here at Santee, I work with some awesome people.
Yeah.
You know, they don't treat me any differently, and they
Okay.
just like one of the guys around here. So.
Have you ever had any situations where people might have treated you differently?
Sometimes you run into that, but for the most part, you know, everybody's kind of respectful. I mean,
Good.
you know, you just have to know that I am capable of doing this stuff, and I have to stand my ground on that. But I mean, here I don't have that problem at all. So.
Do you feel like more women should consider this type of work?
Absolutely,
Yeah?
absolutely. You know, growing up, my dad was a tradesman. He was actually a plumber, and so I got to see, you know, firsthand what it's like working in the trades. But it was never something I ever imagined for myself. And when my friend told me, I thought he was joking, but you know, he was serious. You should look into this. And so the more I did, the more I was like, hey, you know, I really could do this. It's growing, but there is a need, and
Right.
you know, I mean, it's definitely something that women can fulfill. If you like problem solving or you know, being in the elements or working outside,
Right.
work, I mean, you absolutely can do it. So.
And you can see yourself doing this long term?
Oh, yes, I plan to retire from this.
Nice. So what's your favorite part?
My favorite part, I actually really love going on call and being able to respond to outages and trouble issues. For me, like getting a call in the middle of the night is a no-brainer. I mean, this morning I got a call at, I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was wide awake as soon as they called me, excited to get ready to
Wow.
go, because I am a natural problem solver, and I like being able to look at stuff and say, you know, hey, I see the problem there, this is how we can fix it. So it just fits my personality and my skills very well. So.
Awesome. Do you have any suggestions for high school students that are thinking about this type of career?
Absolutely. The biggest suggestion that I could say is to consider a trade school.
Trade school?
Colleges and technical colleges
Right.
are the best trade schools in the country. They're very affordable. I mean, they're cost effective. The people there are, you know, there to help you succeed in any way that they can. The program I went to was a 14-week program. That's
Okay.
about typical. I know close to this area in South Carolina, there's Horry Georgetown, and then Trident also offers a program as well. But they're great programs, and they kind of get your foot in the door. You can get to experience things, climbing poles, working out of a bucket, see whether you like it or not. You know, it can help you. Mine, I was able to get my CDL, which really helped me as well. And it gives you an opportunity. You can meet people that are in the industry, and it can help you, you know, say, potentially meet your future employer. So.
Yeah. So did you end up with a job right after you graduated?
I did actually,
Okay.
and it was because of my trade school. I
Awesome.
mean, I had a few job offers after school.
Oh, a
and
few?
wound up, yep, I had a few, and wound up, you know, being able to choose which one was best for me, and that ultimately led me here to where I'm at today. So it's
Perfect.
well worth it.
It's a great return on investment.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Abby.
You're welcome.
We enjoyed having you, and y'all have a happy weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.